Hey guys, it's Razihel 501 and today we're going to be having a look at a replay in the IS-8 Tier 9 heavy tank on the map Malinovka. As you can see, this is quite a good matchup for this tank, as there's only 4 equal tier opponents on the enemy team. The IS-8 does very well in these kind of matchups, and I'll hopefully be able to show you how to use it to its full potential. Early in the game here, using its speed to get up into the mountains along with allied mediums. As we can see now, the T-37 has pushed up quite far on his own without support, and we're going to punish him for this. And we finish him off. I then realised that the only way to deal with the Indian Panzer will be to push up and then use my position to shoot into the side of his turret. We see the enemy IS-8 pushing up. I don't think he's going to try that again anytime soon. The Indian Panzer jinking left and right. And we're just able to slice through his turret like butter with this excellent 122 mil gun equipped on the IS-8 with a very surprising rate of fire. Of nearly 6 rounds a minute with 450 alpha damage, and I believe 258 penetration with its standard rounds. Yep. And 340 with its heat. But I very rarely load heat on this tank, if at all. It's not really needed. Standard penetration is just so reliable with most tanks. I spot the Ferdinand. So I auto aim and the shot goes in. Although he was briefly despotted while I shot at him. I believe that shot on the Panther 2 went in as well, but we'll see in the post-game stats whether it did. I see that the T-34-1 has not taken any damage as he goes forward, so I follow him. And I'm spotted, so I need to get into cover quickly, and some decent cover. T-30 misses us, Panther 2 doesn't miss. I bounce off him on the move, must have hit an auto bounce angle, and then I am in cover. Slight replay bug with the aim circle there, and the Ferdinand's taken out. For some reason, the T-30 fires HE at us, but I think with normal ammo he would have taken us out of the game, or at least severely injured us, depending on what gun he's using. See that the T-30's finished off the T-34-1, so I plant a shell into the side of his tank and receive a bounce from the Lerva, who is unspotted. And we finish off the T-30. This gives us a lot more flexibility in this match, and now allows us to roam a bit more freely. Right here, I don't know if you saw just then, the T-28 prototype said in chat, 1 medium to base. The T-54 here is within driving distance to the base. The T-28 prototype realised this and asked him to go to the base. This was a very good thing for the T-28 prototype to do, and as you will see, the T-54 almost does everything he can to not do it. And you'll see the relevance of this coming up. I plant a good shot into the Lerva, and he backs off. The T-30 then exposes himself, and I take a blind shot. Don't know if that went in. We are now being capped, and as you can see on the map, the T-54 is not moving. He is just sitting nice and comfy. In fact, he's going further away from the base. I spot the Lerva, and since I know I'm not fast enough to get back to the base, I plant a blind into him. The T-54 is still staying there, and then the T-28 prototype, very luckily, puts in a blind shot into the enemy. Oh, allied T-54, even. Because he was completely AFK and useless. Sadly though, this is not going to help us win the game. The T-28 prototype gets out. I try for a random blind in amongst the bushes, but we have lost. Now, you may not think 4,157 damage is a lot to do in a top tier heavy with this kind of matchup, and I'd agree with you. But just look, 4,157 damage is what I have done and spotted. Okay. let's see what it looks like after the game has finished. As you can see, we got a first class mastery badge. I believe that's fighter, fire for effect, tank sniper and high caliber. We picked up nearly 80,000 cash and 1,000 experience on a loss base. And as we go to the team score, you can see compared to the just over 4,100 damage we did an extra 1,800 damage blind there, totaling it to almost 6,000 damage overall. We got 4 kills and had 711 base XP with high caliber and tank sniper, and we still, after all things included, made 51k. But because of the lack of concentration from the T-54, which perhaps was not helped by the fact the T-28 prototype team killed him, but the T-54 also did some team damage. But to be honest, very rarely swear in these kind of replays, but the T-54 was fucking useless. And the T-28 prototype didn't exactly assist this by team killing him, but I don't quite know what went on there. There might have been some exchange of team damage. But we can all agree that the T-54 should quite probably have gone back to base when the map dictated so, and the T-28 prototype even cared to highlight this. Nevertheless, it was a good game. Sad that I lost it, but what can you do? I've been Revelo501, and I'll see you next time.